It's a Property First show, your go-to show for real estate matters, brought to you by Babsomo Communications. I'm Layale Oyatogun. We honestly appreciate our social media followers for your contributions on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google Plus at Property First Show. Have you missed any of our previous episodes? Then search for Babsomo Comms, subscribe, like, and comment. Do you have any property you like to feature, or are you into the business of interior decor, roofing, furnishing, painting, or a housing related business? Then call us on 090-2023-2719 or 081-8653-3938. Let's talk business. Town planning is our topic of discuss today. We'll take a critical look at the processes concerned with the development and use of land in our environment. Property Showcase segment is next. It's that segment that brings you tastefully designed properties you can't resist. Enjoy it. The first of these properties is a block of flats located at 2nd Avenue, Ikoyi, which is also known as a Bacha Estate. This property has 6 flats and a penthouse. So tell me, how many flats do you have in Amazing Grace Lodge?
We have 6 flats on the pent floor.
Okay, so which one of the flats are you going to show me?
Let's see the third floor, left wing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, as usual, this is the living room.
Okay.
This is the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Left wing.
Okay.
These flats have 3 bedrooms each.
This is the master's bedroom.
Nice.
Wall-to-wall wardrobe. The view. The view. The view.
You can, for me to love the house.
Yeah.
I'm very particular about
The views, yeah.
I want to see what the master's bedroom looks like.
Yeah.
Kitchen
Looks like, yes.
my chandeliers, so this house
That is actually makes all taking off all the yeah.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Let me see what the carpet looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Good. The bathroom.
The bathroom, sharp cubicle, and the bathtub.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
An exclusively furnished kitchen.
This is the kitchen, as usual, ladies' pride.
Yes, very important.
Where the menu comes from. This, if you look at it, this is quite different from what you have on the pent floor. Each floor has its own unique color and design. That is how.
And then you have the pantry.
You have the pantry. In the pantry, you will have there's fridge freezer, double door fridge freezer, and the microwave for the kitchen.
Okay.
This way, ma'am.
An elevator, a swimming pool,
Overlooking the pool downstairs.
Nice.
That's it.
So when you're bored of staying in the house, you can always walk out.
You can
here
just come out here
and just, have a great time.
after the day's work.
Just
After all the
reminisce
stress.
about what happened,
Yeah.
recoup and all of that. Nice.
Just put your lounging chair here. You can just sit here out. You take a very cold bottle of water, or beer, or wine, or champagne. So just have a great
So
time.
relaxing to be here.
If you,
And very airy. So
Yes.
I like that about this
Yeah.
place. Okay.
a powerhouse that houses generators and inverter.
outside the fact that this estate relatively enjoys, let me say, 80 to 90% of power supply on a daily basis, but we'll still have a 300 kVA Caterpillar generator on standby, and we're looking at getting an additional 150 or 200, just to be as a way of backing it up in case, because you never can be too sure. Okay. You know, the power outage could be as a result of maybe serious problem.
Okay.
You know, so if we run, say maybe residents are back home, the whole place is fully occupied and all that, all the equipment are in use, and the 300 is on. Maybe the next day, you know, when people have gone out, you want to relax the usage, so that is when the other one comes on, which is the 150 or 200, as the case may be.
CCTV cameras all around and many more.
In terms of water supply, you know, Ikoyi, even though we say in Ikoyi we have the Lagos State Water Corporation thing, but it's not frequent. Okay. So for that singular reason, we have backup. Okay. Backup in terms of our own water system, okay. And we have a treatment plant downstairs.
Fantastic.
You know, so
very important.
Yeah. So yes, we have water treatment plant that takes care of the water. So in terms of water, we are good to go. You know, there's no shortage of water. Water is 24/7 here.
Okay.
Each of the flats has been, you know, connected to internet. So like you have it there, okay. You know, for all the apartments, and just like we have intercoms too and all that.
Because I can see myself.
You can see yourself.
Nice.
One of these flats is on lease for just 8 million naira per annum, with an annual service charge of 2.5 million naira.
So now let's go to the penthouse.
Okay. Penthouse.
I can't wait to see what the penthouse looks like.
Amazing.
Wow, okay.
I assure you that.
All right then. All right.
The pen floor has their birth features and a private gym.
Your private gym. You know, you can exercise as much as you want. Knowing the hustle and bustle in Lagos, you know, you come back, you have time to yourself, you want to exercise before you go to bed, you don't have to go to the general gym downstairs.
Oh, there's
a general gym downstairs, yeah, for the flats. But this one is exclusively for the pen floor.
Fantastic.
You know, and assuming you have guests, you know, your friends have just come in to come and see you while exercising, you don't want to go around, you can actually access the sitting room from here.
A game room.
This is the games room.
You know what I love about this place? You can see the view here.
Yeah.
Breathtaking, and every room sort of like has its own view.
View, definitely.
It's very appealing, very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Very breathtaking.
And convenient.
Homely. I hope it's also very affordable.
Very affordable, yes, it is.
Really
it is.
The games room.
The games room, yeah. So you have.
If I have friends over, I honestly don't want them in my living room. I can bring.
Sure, they'll just come in once they exit the elevator, because the elevator has a key that only takes you, that whoever occupies the pen floor, direct access to the pen floor.
Oh, wow.
So you come in, you remove the key, so nobody accesses it unless you. Because when you get in, you use your key to open, so it takes you straight to the pen floor. They just come in here. So your friends, they come in, they just walk in here, you know, straight to the games room. You come in here, you do your game, then you can just walk across and go into the dining, which is just across on the other side.
A special dining room and many more.
We have the dining, then here serves as the family dining as well. You know, that is if it's just you. You can use it, yes, definitely, but it's just like when you are entertaining a loud audience, you know, you might want bigger space other than the family space, so you just want to host there. You know, and your guests have views of the whole of Ikoyi in the background, you know, and all that.
This penthouse is going up for 10 million naira and 2.5 million naira service charge. For inquiries on this beautiful property, call the numbers 080-9695-3962 or 070-8858-8481. We're eagerly waiting. Get all your questions answered. Now, we'll be taking you to a 5-bedroom duplex. This property is strategically located in Shangisha. Shangisha is around the CMD Magodo axis of Lagos. This duplex has the TV station Television Continental as its landmark. Accommodation features of the duplex include a sitting room.
So this is the living area.
Okay.
And you have a guest toilet here.
Okay.
This is the guest toilet.
A very modern and functional kitchen with granite tops.
This is the kitchen area. You can see that it's very, very spacious and looking very modern as well. Here you have the working table where you do all your cutting of meats, fish.
Onions, tomatoes.
Exactly, yeah. Here you have your breakfast table.
Okay.
You can do your breakfast here. You don't have to go to the living area to do your breakfast. You can always do it here, like a quick one.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Then you have your electric oven here.
Okay.
It's a 6-surface burner.
Okay.
Then you have your ocean basin,
Okay.
aluminum finished. Then the tabletop is made of granites.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then I can see you have other compartments.
Yes,
here.
yes, for
So
storage
there's
and so
space
many
for
utensils, plates and all, pots. Then you have your suspended cupboards to keep your plates as well and your utensils. Then you have a small pantry here,
Okay.
which is sealed at the moment.
Okay, all right.
5 very ventilated and spacious bedrooms.
The lights and everything, all modern.
modern.
Yes. So that's the bathroom and the wardrobe.
So 3 rooms on this floor.
Yes.
All right.
And a master bedroom.
So this is the master's area. You have a balcony here to get a view of the
Take your time.
estate.
You know, staying indoor, you want to come out and just take fresh air.
Definitely. So you can see the view, a very lovely view, scenery. You just sit
nosy,
here.
I know what your neighbor is doing. That's all for you.
That's right, yeah.
All right, nice.
A pen floor that can be converted into a space of your choice.
The pent floor.
Okay.
The pent floor is a very functional floor. The rooms are multi-purpose.
Okay.
You could either use them for bedrooms
Okay.
or for other rooms like the gym room or the living area.
Study room.
Or study or the living area as well.
Okay. Very cute and compact. I like it. Oh, the view here is breathtaking.
Yes, breathtaking, yeah.
Love it. Love it. It's about the tallest building in this area.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And you have fresh air coming in from here.
I see.
Well ventilated.
I know.
So we have the bathroom here also. So the bathroom serves the 2 rooms.
Okay. Nice. This is a very nice building.
Thank you so much.
Power supply is top notch.
What about the power supply?
Power supply is very, very fantastic. In the past 6 weeks, for instance, we've been having light for 22 hours a day.
With different alternative power sources available.
Aside from our normal lights, we also have cables attached for solar system applications, and inverters, and for the power house for the generator at the back of the house.
A total number of 5 bedrooms and also a visitor's toilet.
This is the bathtub, this is the power shower, and the water closet, and washing basin.
Nice. Bright and nice and airy.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The provision of water is also on ground. It is also very well documented.
It is well documented. At the moment, we are applying for a government's consent.
Okay.
It's in process already in the land registry in Alausa in Lagos State.
Okay.
And you could verify them if you want to buy. You just go to the land registry and do your verifications.
Security is top-notch for the 2 big occupants.
The street itself, it's a closed, and they have a gated security man that runs the street for 24 hours.
This duplex is going out for 75 million naira asking price. So if you love this property and you want it to be yours, then call the numbers 070-3419-1491 or 080-9712-8795.
time for Real Estate Digest. Let's give you all the scoop in the real estate industry. Enjoy it.
Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Adeniji Kazeem says that Lagos is ready to develop an electronic real estate litigation system to curb sharp practices and reduce litigation in the real estate sector. In the last 12 months, building materials in the Nigerian market has seen a significant price increase. Former Minister of Industry Onikepo Akande has charged land surveyors to take advantage of their profession as land cartographers to advocate policies that will devoid the environmental degradation. The National President of Association of Housing Corporations of Nigeria, AHCN, Mohammed Baba, says that efforts to reduce Nigeria's housing deficits are being curtailed by underfunding from state governments.
That's all we have for you on this segment. Join us next week for updates in the real estate industry. The technical and political process concerned with the development and the use of land, planning, protection, permission, and the use of the environment is what town planners concern themselves about. Waiting for us on the expert segment is a veteran town planner, the CEO of MATCHNATA. He'll make you see reasons why you should work with a town planner before erecting any building. Today on our expert segment, I have the CEO of MATCHNATA, TPL TOLU ADELUSI. Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
I mean, we're coming to tap in your wealth of experience and knowledge.
Yeah, well,
okay,
it's a pleasure.
Okay, thank you. Now tell me, town planning is the control of existing and old land development.
Yes.
Tell us more about what it entails.
Town planning in a very broad scope is the development of new areas, and of course it's pretty much the development of new areas. It has a lot to do with construction and has a lot to do with organizing settlements for the new people that want to be a part of a city or an existing one. Basically, that's what it's about.
Why is town planning necessary?
Well, town planning is necessary because as human beings we need to organize our settlements. It's necessary because we need to be able to balance out what we want and expect of our city life. It's necessary because we need to be able to establish what pattern of growth and what pattern of development we want to exist in a particular area for some certain people or location.
What are the requirements that ensures the standards in town planning?
The requirements that ensures the standard in town planning will of course have to follow with the guided laws of the physical development of that particular area or states. You know, in some cases you have some areas that the government, even in Lagos, will not even, as a case study, would not even allow you to exceed 3 floors. In fact, in some areas it is when you're exceeding 3 floors, the government recommends that you have a lift included as part of your structural design. But whatever it is, the basic standard will be to have a fine balance between all of them in accordance to the laws of the physical development laws of that particular state or location.
That's quite educative. So tell us, how does town planning help in addressing environmental problems in the society?
There are varieties of factors that affect it. And if it's not well catered to, it becomes issues like slums, or you have areas that become blighted.
Is there a regulating body that monitors the activities of town planners and developers in the country?
Oh yes. The Lagos State, for instance, physical development, it's pertaining to states, but they do monitor. But the truth about it is, they're public servants, and as we all know in this country, the attitude of many public servants towards their jobs are nothing really to write home about. Some areas that, you know, a lot of developments shouldn't be, or should be controlled. But at the end of the day, you find out that many of them are already collecting kickbacks so that they don't do the right things. You have areas that have been caved out as old buildings, and somebody doing a renovation without a renovation permit, somebody erecting a building without permit, without the right documentation, and you have somebody supervising the area. Obviously, it tells a lot about whoever is supervising the place. You know, I think for part of the issues that we should even say that encourage sprawl developments and slums in Lagos, for instance, are the government officials that are in the physical planning office. It's because if they were doing a good job, you would spot a new development. You would, just by looking at a house, you can tell if it's been there for ages or not. You will know which one should be demolished or should still be left in place. So I think that's basically what we need to do.
In Nigeria, are we working towards meeting international town planning standards?
Yes, with the establishment of NITP and TOPREC, I think they've done a great job. And if you look at other areas, other states that are beginning to value town planning, you know, places like, for instance, as Federal Capital is a fantastic location. It's a proof that we're already heading way into it. If you visit places like Anambra, you would notice the changes. Even in Lagos, to be fair and candid, I think the Commissioner for Transportation is doing a fantastic job as it is.
What's your take on the Nigerian planning system and how can we improve it?
I think the only way we can improve the Nigerian planning system is for each state to outsource the planning, the process to private firms to manage.
Tell me, what level of support do you get from the government and her agencies?
Well, at the moment, I would say the government has not been able to provide enough support for the industry and has not even encouraged our industry. And this is because of the system that's already been in place. For instance, from what we hear, is a non-professional that's heading the aims of affairs for physical development in, for instance, Lagos State. We don't have a problem with it, but of course, how is she going to be able to advise? But if she's going to advise, you know, we would have expected that a meeting should be held with people in the private sector to determine what and how to meet the master plan already set. Private professionals have not been invited. The private practicing professionals have not been invited to take part in the whole thing. For instance, you want to put up a 5-story building in a particular area. Give the private practice the power to be able to meet the people, address their need, and get back to you. You don't have to use the public servants or encourage racketeering by telling public servants to go and investigate if it meets any standards. Speak to the people. They know what they want. They know the kind of life they want. If you have somebody that can interpret it to them and tell them about the social ills firsthand, then you, before submitting it to the approvals at the state government, it will go a long way. Approvals should first go through a separate council to judge if, or to look into to see if it's ideal. Not just put in an application just because you know one or two people in government, or like I told you, racketeering. The profession is destroyed entirely because of public servants that keep getting approvals directly from clients. They will collect it and run the approvals themselves in using different business names. So it's pretty sad, but you know, except the government or the DJ does anything about it, we'll be left isolated and we'll continue to bear with the problems that we have.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for enlightening us and shedding more light, on town planning. And I really hope that some of the pitfalls and problems in the industry will be looked in by government.
All right, thank you very much.
I've learned so much today, and I hope you've learned something too. If you have, so join me same time next week for your weekly guide in the real estate market. For advertisements and inquiries, call the number 090-2023-2719 or call the number 081-8653-3938. Don't forget that the conversation still continues on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+ at Property Fair Show. I'm Lyali Oyatogun. See you next week.